Welcome, foolish mortals.
Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim, and today I'm going to do a movie review. I don't do very many of these, but it's something that I thought I might start trying to get into. Last night I was going through Amazon Prime and I came across the movie called Alone. It's a 2020 horror film directed by Johnny Martin. It stars Tyler Posey, Spiro, and Donald Sutherland. And actually Donald Sutherland being in the cast was what drew me to actually watching this movie. It's a zombie outbreak movie, even though they're not called zombies. Let me read you the synopsis. When an outbreak hits, Aidan barricades himself inside his apartment and starts rationing food. His complex is overrun by infected screamers. And with the world falling apart into chaos, he is left completely alone, fighting for his life. So let's take a look at the trailer right now, and then I'll give you some thoughts.
Hello? Hello?
This is a national crisis.
We're seeing bleeding from the eyes, screaming.
Find a place to hide and stay there.
It's been 42 days. I've been alone since day one. I'm running out of everything. I'm losing my mind. Hey.
Hi.
They're in my house.
I'm coming to get you.
We're starting to see people fighting back. We do not encourage this. Are you sure it's safe in there?
Yeah. The fridge is pushed up against the door.
Well, if no one's in there, how could the refrigerator be up against the door?
You're not screaming.
You're not either, but you got blood there.
I cut myself on something.
Who were you talking to earlier?
It was, me. I talk to myself now.
Have you killed anybody yet?
If we hold off as long as possible, they'll eventually starve and die.
I don't know whether I agree with you there.
Whoa! Get out of my apartment!
Somebody be called. Anyone who survives will have to be forgiven unforgivable things.
Okay, so the thing about that trailer is it does a really good job of showing like a lot of action sequences and suspense and like just there's the zombie apocalypse. Nobody ever refers to the zombies, as it says in the synopsis. They're called screamers, but they're never actually referred to because the cast is very small. There's only 4 living characters that you actually interact with, maybe 5, and it's a movie that starts right off with excuse me, the main character waking up and this outbreak has happened, and he's finding out. So it's not a slow burn to get to the apocalyptic zombie takeover, but it's a slow burn in watching him staying within his apartment and being alone, hence the title. It takes a little while for that to amp up. They're really trying to play on what happens to your psychosis when you are basically secluding yourself, and he can hear the activity outside of his apartment. And Donald Sutherland was such a pleasant surprise. He's probably the highlight of the movie for me. The screamers, zombies, if you will, were, you know, a mixed bag of, like, you can't really tell what the writer director was going for, because they're fast, they're runners, and some spoke, and the look wasn't really very compelling. Like, I'm an old school zombie fan, so I like the traditional tropes of, you know, if you get bit, you turn into a zombie. If the way to kill a zombie is to destroy the head, or to, you know, impale the head. So they don't really touch on that too much in this, because it's not really about that part. But there are some intense sequences where there's chases and whatnot when he does venture out to get food. I want to take a look at my notes here. There's 2 other movies on IMDb that have the exact same title. Came out the same year. This came out in October 2020. There's another Alone movie that came out in September 2020, and another one, I think, January. And they're all horror films. So if you're going to look for this one, you can find it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's also known as Final Days, except that I couldn't find any references to that. The IMDb score for this was only 4.9, and they do a rating scale of 10. I didn't look it up on Rotten Tomatoes. Overall, it's not a bad movie. Like, it was not necessarily the movie I was looking to watch, but Donald Sutherland's performance, and this guy, he's 86. He's in a very interesting role in this movie, and it's really good. He plays an eccentric neighbor, and I don't want to give too much away for it. If you've seen this movie, let me know what your thoughts were in the comments below. If you'd like to see me do more movie reviews, please let me know as well. And like and share, and we just hit 1K on the channel, so I want to thank everybody who's been supporting me and the channel. And if you're new to the channel, you know, consider subscribing or coming back again and seeing if there's anything that you like. Let me know your thoughts about the movie Alone.
I would like to thank all the little people who work so hard to make this picture a success. I would like to thank them, but I really can't, because I did it all myself.